Thank you for listening and tuning in to Smooth 98.1. So let's talk about your bladder health, and this is the part where I share some tips for you to keep your bladder healthy. But beyond all the information I'll be giving you, please remember that regular health checkups are non-negotiable. There is no alternative to it. So you should have that doctor date, especially if your body is already giving you signs. And maybe I'll skip to those signs. If you already have some sort of inability to hold urine, or you find yourself releasing it ahead or not based on your will, unwillingly, involuntarily, I think you need to see the doctor. And if you find yourself urinating more frequently or urgently, or maybe when you urinate you find it cloudy or there is some sort of blood in the urine, or if you experience some pain or burning sensation during or after urinating or even before it, I think you need to see the doctor. Don't try to feel it will resolve, it will go on its own. You need to see the doctor. In addition, if you have trouble fully emptying your bladder, well, I know that can come with age as you grow older, but if you feel this is worrisome, again, make a doctor appointment and you should see the doctor for such worrisome things so that if it's something that can quickly be addressed, you have that nipped in the bud. And there is a possibility that some of the treatment will include behavioral as well as lifestyle changes. There will be the need for you to put in exercises. There might be medications. If need be, surgery. It could be a combination. If you care about your bladder health, there are some certain kind of clothes. Even if they look nice and sexy, you need to stay away from them. You're listening to Soul Food and Smooth. Well, I hope you always have reason to say life's not so bad. In fact, life is not bad at all. Better still, life is good. And that's why we discuss these issues on health and wellness on Soul Food on Smooth 98.1 every Saturday from 8 to 8:30. Because medical conditions can make you think that life is terrible. So please take note, and early detection, early prevention, education is very important. My name is Oluwaseun Olusegun, and you're listening to Soul Food. We're talking about bladder health and wellness because November is the month to raise awareness and to educate people on bladder health. So here are some tips that can help you to keep your bladder healthy. 1, use the bathroom often and when needed. I already told you that. If possible, try to urinate once in every 3 to 4 hours, because holding your urine for too long can, according to some studies, weaken your bladder muscles, and it can also make a bladder infection more likely. So don't try to form Superman, Superwoman by holding it in. Another thing you can do is to be in a relaxed position when you're urinating. And I'm going to emphasize just a little bit on this, especially for women who are using toilets. I know that there is a possibility for you to feel so cringe when you're using a public toilet, and so you don't want to sit on it. Okay, I'm not telling you to sit on it, but when you're hovering over the toilet seat, it can make it hard for you to relax. It can contract the muscles. It can make it more difficult to fully empty your bladder. Something that is supposed to be a relieving activity will not be relieving. Plus, let's not even get into how sitting and how straining on the toilet seat can predispose you to piles and hemorrhoids. Same thing. So, if possible, you might want to